So in this video, I'm going to show you how to edit a chapter site because it works a little bit differently than the FOR USA website does. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the dashboard for a chapter site. And when you come to the dashboard, it looks very similar to the FOR USA site, but you see down the left there's not as many plugins activated. Now this website, to view the website, we can hover here and I can right click and this will open the website in another tab. And so you can see it's a completely different design and it's based off the Western Washington chapter website. So most of this is managed through pages and the events feature that we used, the same one that we use in FOR USA website, and posts, which are the blog posts. So all of those features, you can use those videos to learn how to edit the posts, the events, and the pages. Although the pages, there is one caveat, the pages here do not use what's called the page builder. The pages here look like the blog post pages. They don't have that grid system where you move things around. So the pages here have an about, a title. They have a title at the top and then they have body content, just like the blog posts do. And so they're a little bit easier to edit. They don't, because you don't have to use that grid system. And then the events works exactly the same. So that video would apply here. The one thing though that's really different here is the way that the home page is edited. And that's because, so in WordPress we have themes and the themes decide how a website appears. And the themes are constructed in different ways. And the theme that we chose for this website is a free theme called Virtue. And it was built in a way that the homepage is actually controlled through the theme options. So if you were on the dashboard and let's say you want to change something on the home page, you would go to Appearance, Theme Options, and that allows you to edit a lot of things on the home page. You see there's a list of things. On the main settings, this is where you would change the logo. And if you don't have a logo, it actually gives you an option to put in tagline for the theme. Most places do have logos. I wouldn't touch most of this. This is the spacing. It's as if they want things to be spaced further or closer together. And so really the things that you want to be able to change on the home page are the slideshow, and you're going to want to change this tagline and links to social media and email up here. And you're going to want to change these boxes, and the featured products and the blogs come from something else. They don't come from the theme options, and you might want to change the footer content. So for the slideshow, when you come into the theme options, you can see here is the home slider settings, and basically here you can edit a slide by clicking on it, and here you can select a photo and add content, and then here you can click a button to add a slide. So from within this home slider settings is where you edit the slideshow. And then the other thing that you want is the boxes. So that's these boxes here that say mission, event, support. And so there's this option here called home layout. And on the home layout, it allows you to edit some of that other content on the home page. And so you can decide, what you want to appear by dragging the pieces into the enabled or dragging them back to disabled. So let's say that they didn't want to have the page content, which is, like this content right here. Let's say they didn't want that. You can drag that to the left here and it would get removed from the page. And from within this area here, it has this, what they're calling the home icon menu, which you see it says Mission, Events, Support, Connect. And that's actually these 4 boxes right here. And just like the slideshow, these are edited by clicking on it. And you can choose an icon by clicking the drop down. They have tons of icons in here. And you can edit the content that displays, and you can edit where it links to in your website. So that's easily edited from here. And then further down the page, you have your featured products and your blog. So the blog items are automatically updated when you add items in the posts area of the site. The featured products is actually managed by a portfolio plugin. And to get to that portfolio plugin, you would click this link over here and you would say all portfolio. And this lists out the items that are in your portfolio. And basically you can go into each item, you can edit it, you can put content, you can add a photograph over here. It's very similar to the events over, the other plugin that we use for events, where that has a lot of parameters that you can put in. So when you add one to here, it will automatically show up on the home page, and the name of it will show up when you roll over it. And then when you click on it, it takes you to a page that has all that other information that is about it. So that's how you edit the different pieces of the home page on the chapter site. Oh, for one more piece, which is the footer. And so the footer is actually done through what's called the widget system, which this is very typical in WordPress. So you go to Appearance, Widgets, and you would go to, you can see it says footer column 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is currently set to 4 columns. You see that? And so what you would do is you click this button, and it has, see it says top text copyright, and that's, see here is the copyright right here. And so you can see, you can edit this text here. Actually, what we should do is make that a separate line. And this should actually just say contact. It shouldn't say copyright. The copyright automatically appears below. So then you click save. You always have to remember to keep save and update. And that one's been edited now, so you can close it. And then you would go to your next column and open that text and edit it here. They're using something called a vCard widget, which allows you to put in whatever info and it'll style it for you. So you can go into each page, you can go into each widget, and edit the columns that way. Okay, so that's how you edit the home page and the inner pages of this chapter website.